Hello YouTubers! Today I'm doing another ride from Simon Weir's book called Bikers Britain. This one is Ride 37. It's the Yorkshire Dales Loop, I think it's called. This isn't the start of the route, but this is the closest place where I can join it. I'm on the B6265 going towards Grassington. And straight away the beautiful views. The ride itself, the little loop itself, is around about 100 miles. I've travelled about 30 or 40 to get here. So it's 180 miles for me today. And the weather forecast said it's going to be a lovely bright dry day today. So I'm looking forward to it. After 500 yards, bear left, B6265. That's the TomTom Rider 550 talking to me. I've loved it so far. I found it very easy to plan routes and load them onto this device and then just follow the route that I want to do, the exact route. Yeah, the sat-nav's been great. I can see on the right hand bar of this TomTom 550 that there's 2 petrol stations coming up, so I don't need to worry about fuel. I don't get any fuel anxiety. My TomTom Rider is talking to me via my Cardo Packed Bold. I've got it connected to the GPS side of it, and it's on the digital mode. I forget what it's called, DMC or DRMC. Very, very clear, and the volume of it is fantastic. I've had to turn it down because it can go really, really loud. So I've turned right onto the B6160, it's called Station Road. So I'm on the B6265 Station Road.
Grassington was recently transformed into Darrowby for the Channel 5 TV series All Creatures Great and Small. The visitor centre is located next to the river wharf, has a large car park with toilets and a picnic area. From here you could enjoy a stroll down alongside the river wharf, see Linton Falls, or take a short walk into the village centre.
Grassington seems a nice little place. A national park centre, whatever that is. Must be where you park up and go and explore. Well, that was short and sweet. I'm on a national speed limit road, which is 60 miles an hour. But I'm not trying that on here with these steep hills, sharp bends and stone walls. Oh wow, look at that view. Fields and sheep and clouds and hills. Very, very nice. Such a lovely road, and thankfully hardly any traffic. And this is a Monday morning, 9:35. There's no traffic behind me, and the odd car passing in front. I think sometimes we take for granted the beautiful scenery and the countryside we have on our own doorstep. Don't always have to travel thousands of miles to find somewhere beautiful. Now going towards Pateley Bridge on the B6265. So this is route number 37, or ride number 37 from the Simon Weir's Bikers Britain book. The book has over 80 rides in it, all over the country. Wales, Scotland, down in Cornwall, Devon, over Norfolk way, and at the back of the book it's even got a suggested Land's End to John O'Groats route. Oh lovely, yeah. well worth investing in that book. I've done a couple of these routes now that's been suggested from Simon Weir's Bikers Britain book, and yes, I recommend them. Look at that beautiful road going all the way up that hill, all the way up there. Look at that. The B6265. Very nice. You can see the road heading off into the hills all the way over the top there. Stump Cross Caverns.
Stump Cross Caverns, an ancient natural cave formation deep underneath the Yorkshire Dales. Caves, cafe, cinema, shop, hilltop walks, visitor centre and free parking.
Wow. Fantastic scenery. I'll have to stop and take a picture of that, I think. Right, time to get going again. Beautiful. Greenough Hill, long steep hill, cyclists ride carefully. Absolutely stunning. 14% downhill. 16% downhill. Wow, no, there's a lot of cyclists on this. Cyclists love hills. Dropping right down into the valley here then. Down 16% again. What a great cycling hill. And my sat nav tells me I'm approaching a fuel station, which is absolutely correct because there it is. But I've already fueled up, so I'm fine. Is that where we are? We're in Nidderdale. River Nedo. Going over the River Nedo.
Pateley Bridge is a small market town in Nidderdale. It is the starting and finishing point of the Nidderdale Way, a 53-mile circular route around the Nid Valley. Pateley Bridge has plenty of accommodation and places to eat, as well as numerous quaint local shops and tea rooms, not forgetting England's oldest sweet shop.
Turning left towards Ripon on the B6265. I'm loving discovering these little back roads, these little B roads. Well, somebody else discovered them, but I'm loving following the book and it's showing me these routes. Beautiful. See places that I'd never see before, because the road signs usually direct you to stick to the main congested traffic routes, the busy wide roads. So I'm still on the B6265 going towards Ripon. When I was reading the Simon Weir book concerning Ripon, it said it was a bit traffic congested, but once you get out of Ripon, it said it's clear again. So we'll see how that goes. What a shame. G&T's hot ice cream. Ice cream and hot and cold food. Ripon. Old building on the left here. The Wakeman's House Cafe. Oh, Ripon's a big place. Taking the A6108 towards Masham and Leyburn. Look at the clock in the middle there. Victoria Clock Tower. So I'm on the A6108 towards Masham. I don't think Ripon was that congested, not compared to some of the towns around Manchester. Masham Historic Market, Wednesday and Saturday.
Masham is famous for its two breweries, the Black Sheep and Theakston's, both of which you can book onto a tour. Masham also boasts the largest market square in the Yorkshire Dales, and much of the town's life is centred on it.
So I'm just riding through Masham. I've missed out the centre of Masham. I suppose anybody passing this way could call in for a brew or a cafe stop if they wanted. And I'm still on the A6108. I think it's just really nice to be outside, riding my motorbike through this beautiful scenery. Taking in all the views. I think it's very therapeutic, very relaxing, good for the soul. What is that? It's like an old ruin down there, and it is Jervaulx Abbey. Jervaulx Abbey and Tea Room on the left.
I stopped at the Abbey for a quick cuppa and to use the facilities. Parking is free to Abbey or tea room visitors. I didn't fancy visiting the Abbey with it being such a hot day and me wearing on my motorcycle gear. I stayed about 15 minutes, then got on my way again.
East Whitton. There's a beautiful little place as well, East Whitton. A little pub to stop for a brew and a beer. Well, not exactly a beer, maybe a coffee and a sandwich. And here we are, the township of Middleham, twinned with Agincourt.
Nestled between two rivers, the magnificent castle of Middleham has the largest castle keep in the north of England and a royal heritage that once earned it the title of the Windsor of the North.
Oh, look at this bridge over the River Ure. I'm going towards Hawes. If I was to turn right, that would take me to Richmond. I'm going left towards Hawes. Massive pay and display car park. It's a busy little place. Leyburn. So this is Leyburn. Got a huge car park. It's very busy though. It's just after 11 in the morning and you may struggle to get a space in there at this time. And this is on a Monday. Okay, I've turned onto the A684 towards Hawes. Yeah, that was a busy little place, that little town then. Leyburn. I guess if there's a few of you out for a ride, there's plenty of places to stop, sit down, get something to eat and have a brew. Just look at this scenery, man. Turning right to go and have a look at the Aysgarth Falls. Not so sure about parking there though, I believe it's quite expensive. Oh my god, what have I done? This is a steep hill. Wow. Thanks very much. So that was Aysgarth Falls. So coming out of Aysgarth, I'm on the A684. And trusty TomTom 550. Says follow this road for 4.5 miles. The guy there at the desk came out to show me where to park. I couldn't really find a parking space for motorbikes. There was nothing signposted, nothing marked out specifically for motorbikes. I didn't want to take up a full car space, so he let me park opposite the visitor centre on some zigzag lines. He directed me to park there, and there's free parking there for 10 minutes. They have toilets there and a little cafe. I just had a quick coffee and a sandwich and got going again. Nice little break. Beautiful. Keep saying that, but I love it. I love this. Anyway, if you've stuck with me this far, let me just say, well done. I'm loving it. It says on here I've got another 46 miles to do, and I'm so glad. I'm just over halfway around the route. Scenery is just stunning. Turning left on the A684 towards Hawes. Beautiful. Just keep saying it. I'm supposed to be off to Scotland on Monday the 21st. Going up to Fort William, then over to the Isle of Skye, over the Applecross Pass. And then we're going from there towards Jervaulx, but then turning right towards Inverness and down past Loch Ness to Tindrum. Staying there for the third night. Really looking forward to it. I just hope the weather stays like this. What a gorgeous, gorgeous place. Gorgeous views. Hawes. Hawes looks nice. Certainly popular. There's a lot of people sat out eating and just watching the world go by. Oh, they've got a chopper in the window there. Beautiful little street, cobbled street. Oh yes, Hawes is nice. Wow, certainly popular with bikers. Yeah, I might have to bring Mrs. T here. That's what the road says. Bear left. Oh, beautiful. Just imagine walking up those hills. Love it. I'm on the B6255 from Hawes to Ingleton. It's awesome. I've discovered another word. So we've got very, very nice, beautiful, gorgeous, and awesome. That is awesome. I wonder if I get to see the viaduct as Ribblehead Viaduct. I'm sure that's this way. Oh, there we go, Ribblehead Viaduct.
Construction began on the Ribblehead Viaduct in 1869 and it was completed 5 years later in 1874. It has 24 arches, it's 104 foot high and 440 yards long. Over 100 men lost their lives building it, and the railway paid for an expansion of the local graveyard because of this. It is the longest and third tallest structure on the Settling Carlisle line.
Oh, there we go, the Ribblehead Viaduct. I've just turned left immediately opposite the Ribblehead Viaduct onto the B6479. And my trusty TomTom Rider 550 says to follow this for the next 9 miles. That's really, really good. I've done about 3/4 of the route so far. I've just left the Ribblehead Viaduct. I'm on to the B6479. And my sat nav says I've got 27 miles of the route left to do. What a beautiful day for it. I've really enjoyed it. I'm really enjoying it. What a nice comfy bike. I've got no aches and pains anywhere. No numb bum, no sore shoulders or back. Knees are fine. Yeah, that's why I love this tracer. Very comfortable. Certainly very comfortable for me anyway. My height and weight. Ribblesdale. Horton in Ribblesdale. There's a cafe there as soon as you come into Horton in Ribblesdale on the left. Look at that.
Horton in Ribblesdale is the traditional starting point for the Yorkshire Three Peaks Challenge. Walkers ascend the summit of Penigent, Whernside and Ingleborough. Those that complete the challenge in under 12 hours are able to join the exclusive Three Peaks of Yorkshire Club, operated by the Penigent Cafe in Horton.
Very nice. Penigent Cafe. Horton in Ribblesdale, very nice. Camping there as well. Is it? It is. I like that. B6479 towards Settle. Lovely place, really, really nice. I believe I'm going up a single track road shortly, up towards a place called Halton Gill. For the moment I'm still on the B6479. I'm going to be turning left in 300 yards according to SatNav. Oh, Halton Gill and Arncliffe, that's where I'm going. I don't know what it is, but that's where I'm going. Beautiful little place. Look at it. Wow. The sign also pointed towards Masham or Masham Tarn this way. I've heard of Masham Cove. It said Masham Tarn is this way, as well as Halton Gill. Man, oh man, this is lovely. Look at these fields. I mean, roads like this, they're just not common knowledge, are they? You just don't drive from one major place to another major place and come across roads like this. These have to be discovered. And thanks to that book, the Bikers Britain book by Simon Way, have to be discovered and put in a book so that we can all discover them and find them and ride these beautiful places. Look at this stone wall, amazing. I wonder how long that took to build. Yes, and the whole of this ride has just been very picturesque. was the big hill I could see from when I parked my bike up before, having a brew and a sandwich. How deserted is this road? There's nobody behind me. I've passed one car, I think, and a few cyclists. Pennine Way, open to all traffic. So the arrow pointed left then, pointing towards that hill saying Pennine Bridle Way, open to all traffic, and it also pointed this way, saying the Pennine Way. Lovely dog. So this must be part of the Pennine Way. When I've tried to map through here, the map won't come any further than that gate. So I've had to draw lines to navigate instead of tell it to follow roads, because it doesn't recognise it as a road for some reason. My sat-nav is following it fine now though. There's a creature just been crawling up my helmet. I hope it's on the outside, not the inside. Silverdale Road, 2 mile. Pennine Way, that way. Oh god, I hate cows. Oh my god. Oh, get off the road, cows. There they're going. Nice cows. Nice cows. This is a hidden corner, this is beautiful. Awesome, that's what it is, it's awesome. Rock formations in the hills. And they still built a stone wall through it. Well, I was wondering about whether to come this way, but I think it's absolutely fine. Beautiful, I'm glad that I did. Sat-nav just calls it an unnamed road now. Little house in the middle of nowhere. Why? Upper Heselden. Upper Heselden. Look at that gorge carved out there. That is beautiful. Beautiful. Oh man. It's just lovely, absolutely lovely. Right, so better get back on my bike and get going. I'm never going to make it home in the light. if I keep stopping to take pictures, but so peaceful. Stunning. Alright, get going. So if you ever do this route, or you read the book, it says you've got a choice of bypassing this road because it might be a bit technical or something. Well, so far it's not. It's not technical or difficult. Not up to now. I can see a steep hill coming up, it says 18%, is it? 19%? But I thoroughly recommend it. A beautiful route. Look at these rocks. A beautiful road. I'm so glad I didn't miss it out. This is like the secret valley. Gorgeous place to have a picnic. Just so many places to stop here and take photographs or to rest and look at the scenery. Wow. Absolutely beautiful. Horton Cottage and a bunk barn, so must be like a B&B. You can stay there in this beautiful place. I would live there, I think. It's so peaceful and quiet. Should be alright, 2 motorbikes passing, what do you think? Oh, my feet went into the grass then. The grass was tugging at my boots. Old bridge there. Yeah, I don't advise trying to go fast down this road. Let other people do that. Now the road just follows the stream. Or the river. Is it the River Ure? U-R-E. I've been sat on this bike for hours. It's now 10 to 2 and I left the house before 8 this morning. I've got off now and again, as you've seen, to take photographs for a little brew. I'm absolutely fine. No backache, nothing. Lytton. The old red post box. For sale. Nice to retire to. Not practical to live there when I have to commute into work down these little roads. Park Bottom B&B and the Queen's Arms pub there. Beautiful. A lovely place to stop. Look at the rock formation on the tops of the hills there. There's a bit of loose gravel in the centre there. I could hear it clattering up onto my fairing, being thrown up by the tyres onto my plastics. I'm riding on a tarmac road, I'm doing 25 miles an hour. God knows how I'd cope going across the desert or some unpaved area. Lovely place for walking. I would not like to drive the motorhome down here. This is a little road. It's not technical, it's just narrow. I wouldn't like to meet anybody else coming the other way either. At the end of the road, turn left. Just a one way this. No, it's a two-way road that. Car's just parked on the hill, what's that about? Just like I thought before though, it's so stunning scenery around here. You just want to stop every couple of minutes and look and take it all in. I'm now on the B6160, going past Wharfdale Lodge. TomTom says it's the B6160 for 3.5 miles. I'll tell you where we are. We're in Kilnsey. I know that because I've just seen the sign. Two and a half miles to the end of the route is what my TomTom's telling me. That's not back to Ripon, which is the official start and end from the book, because I didn't join it at Ripon, I joined it before Ripon. So it's 2.5 miles back to where I started. Well, I must say it's been a most enjoyable route again. I absolutely loved it. Can't wait for the next one. I don't know where that's going to be yet. I'm going touring a week today, Scotland tour, so I'll be sure to video that. So thanks again to Simon Weir for producing such a fantastic book with some amazing routes. I'm looking forward to doing some more of them. And thanks to you all for watching. I'll catch you next time. Bye for now.